Are you here to clean the store? Hey guys, welcome to the Humble Musical Abode. This is the hangout. This is where a lot of things happen, some cool jams and other stuff. I wanted to do something today. I wanted all of you to tell me what your absolute worst experiences in a music store have been. Post it down in the comments. I would love to hear it. I had an interesting thing happen to me this weekend. So, first and foremost, I have worked in a music store many years ago. So I also know in doing this video, a lot of music store employees, they have a lot that they have to deal with and they're not always treated the best. I know, I've been there, so you have to know with me doing this video that what happened to me had to have been pretty bad. I'm a reasonable guy. When I go into a store, I like to have a few seconds even to look around. I don't like someone jumping on me right away. And at the same time, I don't like being completely ignored. But I also don't expect someone to roll out the red carpet for me. I understand and respect that people are just doing their job, and I don't want to be treated any better than anyone else. There's a city that isn't too far from where I live that I go to from time to time. Maybe a medium-sized city, I don't know, 150,000 people, big enough. And here where I live, there is a nationwide music chain that has kind of expanded and when it moves into some of these medium-sized places, it affects the local music store situation. So in this city, the main music store, one of the main music stores actually shut down and moved to a different town. Well, there was another music store there that years ago, I used to go in every now and then. I wouldn't take up their time. I didn't want to be one of these people that goes in and has these long conversations. People have to work, and I've always been respectful of that. As I said, I've worked at a music store. They were pretty nice. Friendly, amicable, cool. Well, I also know that this chain store moving into town has affected them. They changed locations. And every time I go by, I'm always saying, I might as well pop in. Maybe if I could buy something or whatever, try and, support local. So, of course, the world we live in has changed. But in that time, every time I would pop in, it would either be closed. There'd be a sign on the door saying, we'll be back in 30 minutes. Not here. If you absolutely need something, call this number, kind of thing. On the weekend, I happened to be going by, and they were open. They got hundreds of guitars on the walls and amps and everything. I thought, I'll pop in. I was curious about some things that I was interested in buying. So I popped in. Now, I was wearing an older gym hoodie, and I walk in the front door. I'm assuming the owner, they were doing something in there. He comes walking up to me. I don't believe he had a mask on. He comes up and he's talking to me. He says, "Are you here to clean the store?" Now, at first I thought he was joking. I thought, nope. Or here to pick up a sound system rental? Nope. Well, what are you here for? I came in to shop in your store. It's nice that it's actually open, as the past year or so, every time I've popped in, because I don't live here, there's always been a sign on the door saying closed, we'll be back in 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh yeah, so whatever. But he was trying to tell me, well, we don't really have people in right now. I said, oh, okay, no problem. I got $3,000 in my back pocket here, burning a hole I'm spending today. I'll go somewhere else. So I walked out and I left. I don't know, it actually didn't really hit me till after I left how ignorant that was. As a footnote, I went to the big chain store and I had excellent service there. So, what drives me nuts is when I see these local businesses complain that people aren't shopping local or they go to the big stores. I often wonder, does your product suck or does your service suck? So you might want to check on that before you start complaining. So guys, what did you think about that experience? I often laughed after thinking, my God, thank God this channel is small and slowly growing. If I had a huge channel, I could have really blackballed that guy in his store if I wanted to. But I would never go back. I don't know why when I see people do really stupid things, I just sit there and go, that was so stupid. What a bad business move. Because he doesn't understand that I have a lot of influence over a lot of people, where they want to buy their guitars, where they want to, just from my local teaching business, where they can buy new instruments, where they can go. It's like, man, that was such a bad move. But anyway, guys, that was an interesting that happened to me this weekend. What are your music store horror stories? Comment below. I would love to read them. I hope you're all doing well. And remember, practice hard, but practice smart. And we'll see you soon.